Good morning, amazing tutors. How are you all doing today? I believe that you have been fine. You're welcome to the last day, the grand finale of our National VEX Robotics Coding Competition. I hope that training program, I hope that 4 days has been awesome, and today is the last day. I believe you're excited about that. So today we're going to be doing one more playground. We're going to be learning a new playground, and kudos to all the teachers that have been working tirelessly to ensure that they follow through this training. We've seen what you've done on the WhatsApp page, and we commend you. That is actually a great step to starting something new, and it all starts from practice, and from there you become a professional, and that is what you are exactly doing. So just to run through the process of submitting the project. Okay, so the first thing, I always want to reiterate this every time so that there won't be so much of a question even after this training. So as we agree that you are going to be sending your competition link to us. We're going to be sending you a form that you need to fill in to submit your project. But meanwhile, while your student do the project, you are going to save your code in two ways. One is through the share, the other way is through the file. Okay, so how do you do the share? You just click on share. For example, this is the code. This is the code with my playground, whatever playground I choose. And it's none of my business for now. I don't care about the playground, but whatever the playground that we are going to be giving to you, you are going to go to share. Then you type in the name of the school. For example, GSS, my name. Since I have my name before, I can put my name 3. My name 3, then I'm going to write the field or the project that's been given to me. Whatever the project is, maybe launch into the moon or go into the moon. Go into the moon. Whatever it is, then I'm going to drop the notes about if you are part of middle school, elementary, high school, just write whatever note you want to attach, then click on download. Then you wait for it to show you that your code is being downloaded. You're going to wait until it shows that it's been downloaded. Okay, while you are downloading this, the system may not allow you to do other things. You won't be able to do other things until your code is being downloaded. Okay, so and I make mention of the second way of saving. While that is being downloaded, I need to see a pop-up that my download is complete. The second method is through the file. So you click on file, then you click on save as. Don't worry about the first method, it will be saving already. So don't do save. If you do save, you are overriding whatever program that you have saved with the same name. So it's good you do save as every time you want to save a program. So if you have a pre-save file already, it's good to save it in a new version. So I'm going to also write the name of my team, GSS, my name 3. Name 3, and remember I'm saving it in document. Make sure you note where you're saving it. I save it in my document, so I'm going to save it. So both the one saved as share will be saved as a PDF, while the one saved from file will be saved as a raw file. So anytime I open this vr.vex.com, I can actually import the one saved from file, but not the one saved from share. The one saved from share is a PDF. You can't import it back to this place. So let me show you how to import. If you want to import it back to this page, you open vr.vex.com. That's this interface we open. Whatever is being opened is not necessary. Either the code is shown, or the interface is not shown, or even the playground is not shown. It's not important. Just what you need to do is go to File, click on Open, then you look for the name, the where you save it. Look at the GSS my name 3. I'm going to click on it, and I'll click on Open. And it open both the code and the interface. As you can see, I already have it open before, so you won't need to see it open again. So this is the rundown, and remember that there are amazing gifts to be won in this competition. And for me personally, the most exciting package is access to the premium license of this because it's about learning. It's about learning. So learning is the major goal. Is the major goal. Okay. So but for some of you, I saw a message on the WhatsApp group where somebody was talking about editing a Python code. For this free version, you can't edit a Python code. Yeah. Although, as you can see, all this code I've written, you can see the Python equivalent. How can you do that? Just click on this place here. And if I move it away, you are going to see the Python equivalent code. So sorry, it's because my interface, I need to run it first. I need to run it. I don't know why the interface is not opening. So the playground is not opening yet. So if it's open, let me try that again. It's not even closing, so don't worry about it. And ideally, when it's open, when I play, you're going to see all this code you have written. You are going to see everything here. Yeah, some people might have already tested that already. Then for people that may not, I pray that you win, but definitely in a competition there would always be a winner. So if you are not, if you do not win, but you still need access to this code, you can actually buy it. Yes, you can buy the code. So how do you get that? If I go to 5, I just go to purchase VR. If you go to purchase, you're going to see I think I have it. Okay, I have it open before. So look at it. Can you see the price? That's $500. So you have to work your way to ensure that you win this competition, because imagine having $500 at your fingertip, just easy like that, just because you did a good work and you work very hard. I mean, you should understand what it is. So as you can see, so far we're using a free version. But the premium version is $500. Okay, what are the benefits of you having this premium version? Let me show you some of these benefits. This is an interface for a premium version. As you can see, if I click on the select playground, you're going to see that all the playground are open. Unlike the free version, that this playground are not open, and some of these playground are competition playground. I mean, you can participate in world competition using this playground. I just opened two of this playground. One of it is this VEX IQ 2025-2026 mix and match. If you see the playground, let me show you. If you see it, I can change the camera view. You can actually see the way the robot look like, unlike the free playground. Can you see this is a real robot that can be built physically? I mean physically, and the program you run on this robot can be run on a physical robot. Yes, I mean that. And as you can see, this is real. Every part you see is something that is real, that are tangible, that you can actually get these parts and build this robot exactly like this. And the task is to bring this block and stack them. There's a game for it, so that's for this IQ. And as I can also show you the one for high school. That was for middle school actually. This is for high school for the premium license as well. If I click on this, you can see I can scroll. These are iron, and this robot can be built physically. Can you see the field? Can you see the robot? They are not small robots, they are mighty robots that can do a lot of things. Okay, that's why the premium license is premium license. Okay, so we're going to the business of today. The business of today. So let's go to the business of today. So the playground we're going to be using today is VEX Mover, I think. So if you click on select playground, if you scroll down, you're going to see VEX. Is it VEX Mover? Let me see. This is the playground actually. Let me see if My network is, yeah, I think it's Dix Transport. That should be it. Or it's either Dix Transport or Dix Mover. The interface is not loading yet, but uh, once you open, you're going to see exactly this. You're going to see exactly this. This is what you're going to be seeing. Let me change the camera view. Look at it. This is what you're going to be seeing. So I told you, anytime you have a new interface, the first thing you need to do is to look around the playground. Look at the field. As you can see, this is my field. I have a boundary there, so my robot can bump into the boundary. And what is the advantage of that? I can think of a number of sensors I can use. One of the sensors I can use is bumper sensor. So once my robot bump into the wall, I can decide to give it a command to do anything of my choice. Another thing I will also notice on the playground is that the ground is not a grid. There's no grid on the ground. The floor is not marked as a grid. So to calculate exact distance is not going to be that very easy. That's another thing I noticed. And the third thing I noticed is that the ground is not just flat. There are elevated discs. Can you see? They are facing, some are on the ground. Look at it. There are some column mats on the ground, and there are some elevated into it, and my robot can collide into it. Yeah, I noticed that. So let me show you how. I can just say my robot should just drive forward. When I use these drive forward blocks, I mean the robot should just drive forward forever. It should drive forward forever. Let me change the camera view so that you see how the robot moves. Let's play it. It bumped into it, and that make my robot collapse. That is not nice. That is not nice. So you have to be careful around this kind of field where your robot can collapse, because when your robot collapse, that's the end of this game for you. So that's the end of this. So what is the task here? The task here is for my robot to be able to track as many colors as possible. Okay, so I can decide to say, okay, the task here is for my robot to detect at least four colors on the field, to be able to detect four colors on the ground, not facing it, but on the ground, to detect four colors on the ground. Okay, so I need my robot to, and I detect green. Then when it detects green, what do I want my robot to do? It's either I say my robot to turn left or turn right. At this point, I think it's good that my robot, turn left or right. Okay, so I may need to explain that again. I think there's network glitches, so just give a few minutes. Just give a few minutes. I may need to explain that again. Okay, so I think I'll just go ahead. So let me explain what I just explained before. I say I'm just going to drive forward, but when I drive forward, my robot crashes into an obstacle. So I want to make my robot very smart. So I say, okay, I don't want it to bump, because my robot has sensors. I want that when my robot detects green, it should not go forward. It should take another command, and the command is it should turn right. So I'm going to say turn right for 90 degree. Turn right for 90 degree. So I'm going to say it should turn right to detect 5 before coming to the red, before coming back to home, the red. Okay, so we have to, then I need to move straight up. As you can see, I need to move straight up. Okay, I want to actually detect 5 colors. So again, I'm going to now say it should drive forward. Then it should wait until. So sometimes if you are repeating the same kind of block, you can duplicate it. How do you duplicate? From the wait until, I'm going to right click and I click on duplicate, and I will drag it down. Duplicated block, I will now bring it down. So I say it should drive forward, and should wait until the down eye detects blue. Also again, then when it detects blue from here, let me remove it. When it detects blue, what do you want it to do? When it detects blue, you may want it to turn red because I want to also detect, or it should drive reverse. When it detects blue, let it drive reverse. Or let it turn 90 degree. I want it to start facing down, back. So it's going to turn 180 degree. So I'll say turn 180 degree. Let's see how that goes. Let me play it. 1, 2, 3. Correct. So I'll be able to detect 3 colors. So what is the next thing? Remember I said 5, exactly 5 is what I want. So I'm going to drive down. Okay. So if I want to drive down, I need to remember I say 5. So I want it to come to this green area. Okay. I want it to come to this green area. My time is actually almost up. I have like 5 more minutes. So what I'm going to do is I'll leave the many part of the work for you to do. So what I will also do is, as you can see, there are repetition of some things here.
Okay, we sincerely want to apologize for the technical glitches today. I don't know what really happened. We've been having some glitches. Is it from the network? It's from the technical department, but I wouldn't know. But what I want to assure you is that we have these videos recorded. You can upload it directly to YouTube, or just as some of you have requested, we can also just find a way to send it to you so you get the full knowledge of it. And one thing that is best that you should know is that we are on WhatsApp group and we can reach you. You can reach us and we can also contact you as soon as possible. As soon as you have any question you want to ask, thereby we go around and ask you these questions, and you ask us these questions too. So we are going to be unveiling the game for next for the next few weeks. Are you excited this morning? Are you excited? Of course, I am excited to unveil the game for us. I'll be starting with the game for the senior category, which is the dynamic wall maze. Now, so this is dynamic wall maze. So what dynamic simply means, it changes. It's not static. So it changes. You may write your first code, and after you refresh, the playground also refresh. So what is expected of you is now create an algorithm to solve all 9 mazes without any project code modification. Simply means if you have one code, it should work for all the nine what's it called, dynamic war maze. Okay, and there's a helpful hint here. Maybe I'll just read it. Well, we don't have much more time, so I wouldn't go. But when I would try, one of the things I would like to understand is try using sensor block to create your algorithm. Now, when you use sensor block for algorithm, remember we taught you how to use the sensor, the bumper sensor, the visual sensor, all of it. Once you use them, you discover that from starting to the ending, the same code is going to finish everything. So I want to encourage you to try use. Okay. With that being said, this is for the senior category. Understand that dig stars should not be more than 1 minute to complete. It shouldn't take you more than 1 minute to complete. Be more than 1 minute to complete. It shouldn't take you more than 1 minute to complete, because if you're making a 2 minute video, it simply means your tag should not be above 1 minute. It's going to be uncut video. You're going to use the first half of the video to tell us how what you've learned and how robotics is really important to you. Okay, then the second half you're going to use to show us your code and what you've done, use the program and the programming skills. So useful hints: the electromagnet can only pick one side, one up. Sorry, please, I want to go again. Pardon me, please. The electromagnetic can only pick up one disk at a time. So you have to think critically. You also have to be fast and accurate for you to be able to complete this task. Finally, let's go to the awaiting game of our season, which is for the junior school or the elementary school. It's called the Dynamic Castle Crusher. Now, the Dynamic Castle Crusher, just like the Dynamic World, the playground changes every time you refresh. Okay. Now the task here is to create an algorithm to knock over all buildings in the PiePixelz layout in the shortest possible time. Yes, of course, 1 minute is the challenge. 1 minute is the challenge. I'm just going to read one hint. We're going to send all this document to you, so be free to ask questions where you feel you need to. Okay. Now be careful not to fall off the side of the playground because there are no walls. You see? Now you see the red demarcation simply tells us that you're going to utilize a sensor. This sensor, possibly, I also give you my hints. It's going to be like a color sensor, okay? So, but ensure that you don't go outside this left side, the right side. You don't fall out because there is no wall holding you behind. So, you're thinking of using the bumper sensor, of course, feel free, but you have to use it in a proper way, okay? So, thank you for all of these. So, let's go back to the announcement of the previous time. Okay, the announcement. Now, also remember that this our objective of this is to introduce students to robotics without barriers. Okay, so you don't say, oh, because I don't have physical kids, I can't do robotics in my school. You can't make children think critically. You can't show teamwork. You can't show problem solving skills. No, that's why the best code VR is there for you to do all of this. And another objective is to encourage all the schools to adopt STEMs and robotics playground. It doesn't matter whether you're a private school or you're a government school. What matters is these children. Their future, they matter a lot. To showcase Nigeria's young talents on the national platform. So we have created a platform for you to exhibit that skills that is hiding somewhere around the keyboard. So you're going to bring them out, show it to the world, and let them know that Nigeria is blazing in their glory. Okay. Who are eligible for this? All schools, yes, are eligible for these competitions. We have 5 students, 3 to 5 students, 8 to 18. Then one mentor should accompany the child for this. Now, school registration. Yes, school can register more than one team, but should be on different categories. Okay, we also have another information which says we have the 3 categories are the elementary, the middle school, and the high school division, as I've explained in that. Also attached to this, So also attached to this is the form soon. Maybe at the end of this, we'll share you the form so that you see how you can submit this application. Please know that after this training, we'll keep uploading resources to help you get better. And of course, we say we're going to visit some schools. So if you pick out a school, please know that we can meet up all the schools in this December, so we can continue in January. But what we are there to do is to guide you, is to set you up, is to make you become one of the best teachers in the world. Okay, and why you teach physically, you can also teach online to earn extra pay. Okay, so we can also fix you that and bring you to that route. Okay. Yes, of course. One of the things we've learned so far, we've learned how to solve the maze. We've learned how to move the digs. We've done Castle Crusher. We've done all of these, except for the treasure hunt, which we haven't talked about. But we're going to be sending videos illustrative of all of these. We're going to send videos for the treasure hunt. We're going to send videos for the cholera cleaner, and of course, we are going to be unveiling the real arena for the finals during the final competitions. Yes, the key dates are entry started on 27th October 2025. Submission is going to be on or before December 7th, 2025. Please, we are heading towards two deadlines. We do not give grace period. Okay, so if we say 7th, you don't submit the 7th, we go ahead and work with those that have submitted. Okay, now winners are going to be announced in the middle of December. Simply means 2 weeks after the deadline of submission, which simply means a week after the result will be reviewed and will be announced soon. Okay, and the national final is going to happen in Abuja, 30th of January 2026, and we are going to be having people from state coming to Abuja on the 29th of January. You're going to get accommodations. We're going to provide food and all of this for you. But remember, at your own token. Okay. So okay, for the registration, once again, I said each school must form at least 3 to 5 students. This just to emphasize on everything that have been said from day one down to now. And strictly, all communication must be through our official WhatsApp channel group. Okay, our official WhatsApp group. Two, the next thing you want to do after that is to record 2 minutes uncut videos introducing your name of the school, your team members, and why they are excited about robotics and coding. Why are they excited about robotics and coding? Now you can either upload on YouTube as unlisted or on Google Drive, then submit the link via the link you have via the link we are going to giving you the form. We're going to send it to you soon, shortly. Okay. So for now, thank you for coming and remain wonderful, blessed. Okay. So my colleague is going to be coming up shortly.
Okay, thank you so much, our dear facilitator, and thank you for staying with us up to this moment. We are so sorry about the network glitches. So I've seen some of the comments, and I feel I should just in 2 minutes to run through the coding again of the first session, so that you don't need to lose any part of this training. Okay, so I'm going to take it back. So I say that this field, since this field is not a grid field, meaning that you don't know exact location of any of the elements on the field. So the first thing you may want to do is to think. Check around the field, and as you can see, the field has wall, and you can see there's color on the ground and there's color facing rising up. That's elevated platform. So and for the fact that the colors are the same. So for green mat, there's green elevated platform, and for blue mats, there's blue elevated platform. So that makes it a little bit easy. So, and I told you that our blocks, we have drive forward and drive forward for. So I'm going to be using just drive forward, and I play that. If you use drive forward, I'm going to change my camera angle so that you see how drive forward look like. If I do drive forward, as you can see, to bump into the obstacle and my robot to collapse, and that's not what I want. That's not what I want. I want that as I drive forward, I want my robot to take decision immediately sees any obstacle at the front, or if it sees a color on the ground. I'm going to be using a color on the ground, not the obstacle at the front. So that's why I'm going to now use a control. I'm going to use a wait until block. Wait until block can be seen in logic. Look at it, wait until. I'm going to put in wait until, and I'll say it should wait until the down eye sees a color. So where can you find that? You go to sensing, and you're going to scroll down a little bit. You're going to see sensing color. You see it as front eye, but when you change it, when you click on it, you're going to see that you can actually change it to down eye, and you're going to see the color. You can also change the color to any of this color of your choice. For this, I already have the down eye, and I'm going to change it to green because the first one my robot is facing is green. So if you wait until my down eye detects green and immediately detects green, what do I want my robot to do? I want it to turn right so that it can face the blue part. So it turn right for 90 degrees. So at this point, it's facing the blue. Then the next thing I'm going to say my robot to do is to now start driving forward. So I'll put driving forward block, my robot to drive forward. But as it's driving forward, remember that drive forward make the robot to drive forever. So you drive forward. As you're driving forward, instead of driving forward forever, I will now give you the command that as soon as it sees blue, it should change direction. So I'm going to use wait until block again. I'm going to use wait until block. The down eye dictates, this time blue. When it dictates blue, then when it dictates blue, what do I want it to do? I want it to be facing up this time. So I will say it should turn left. At this point, it should be turning left for 90 degrees. So use it, turn left for 90 degrees so that you're facing up. Then I will say it should drive forward, obviously. So my robot will now drive forward towards the blue. Then when it drives towards the blue, I will now also use again wait until block. Wait until my down eye detects blue. Remember it will be seeing blue here. Then when it sees blue, I want it to reverse. I want it to turn back now so that we can, because the goal is to detect at least 5 colors before coming back to red. So I need to come back to red because we already have 2 colors being detected already. I need to detect 4, 5, then come back to red. So I will now say should turn back. So it's turning left. Either left or right is still the same thing as far as the angle is 180 degrees because I want the robot to be facing down now. So once I play this, you're going to see, yes, detect 1, 2, 3. So I'm going to leave the remaining part for you to do as your homework, for you to be able to detect 5 colors before coming to red. So this is a rundown of the whole process. If you have any questions concerning any of the code, our WhatsApp channel is the best place to approach it. And we're going to be sending the competition documents to our WhatsApp page. Make sure you choose the appropriate one. If you are elementary school, on the document for, if you're for middle school, work with document for middle school, and if you're for high school, work with the document for high school. The details of what the project entails is already encapsulated in the document. All what you need to do is to read it, look at the playground that we have attached, come to vr.vex.com, open the playground, and let your students have fun. Let them have fun code. the unveiling. So if there's any question, our WhatsApp page is the right place to go. So before I go, I want you to subscribe to our YouTube channel if you have not done that, and if you have not given your attendance for today, please do that in the comment section before we end the live in next one. So next 2 minutes I'll be taking questions. In the next 2 minutes I'm going to be taking questions. If you have questions, please write in the comment section right now or on our WhatsApp page. I'll be willing to take questions. So I'll give that for like some seconds. If you have a question, you have to type very fast because we're ending soon. I also say that all the code I've written, if you want to see the Python equivalent, is here. Just click on this place here. You're going to see the Python equivalent of the code. However, you can't edit it except you have a premium license. Okay, is there a question? I don't think there's any question. So in absence of any question, I want to call it a good day. See you guys around. Bye.